your eyes is so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I knew this. Oh my god.
Yours are too.
Fala galera, Rafael aqui do Pipocando Notícias e hoje eu tô aqui para entrevistar o William James da banda Sleep Signal. Me desculpe se eu estou falando errado. I'm so sorry, don't speak English. Ele veio para o Brasil para divulgação de um clipe, então vou fazer algumas perguntas. Se você não conhece, vai conhecer um pouco mais, e para quem já conhece, quem sabe um complemento. Primeiramente, obrigado por estar aqui hoje para essa entrevista.
First of all, thank you for being here and to being able to interview us.
Absolute pleasure, thank you. Obrigado.
A primeira pergunta é: de onde surgiu a ideia de criar a banda?
So basically, I was 23 and I was getting ready to graduate college, and I had these songs that I had written out as originals, but I didn't have a band with me at the time. There was just stuff that I made on my own, so I had a demo of these 6 songs on a CD, and I met a guy who, Richie Kennan, fantastic producer and recording engineer at a guitar shop I was working at the time. We got to talking. He was like, "Hey man, you should come by and check out my studio." So I didn't really know what he was going to be like. Went to his studio and I brought my demo tape and we listened, and he said, "Yeah, this is going to be fun. Like I haven't done a rock album in a long time." He said, "Where's the rest of your band?" I said, "I don't have them. I'm going to have to play everything by myself," which I did. And so when that was completed, that's what I came to Nashville with, and that's how I met the guys in the band, Eric, Leo, and it was amazing. And it took form very quickly. It did not take long.
Desde o nascimento da banda, quais foram os maiores desafios?
Well, I want to say there wasn't many struggles. I think one of the biggest struggles was after we got the band together, we played our first 2 shows, and then very shortly afterwards, the pandemic happened and we couldn't play anymore. Everything was locked down. In that time, though, we were still able to get together, the 4 of us, safely, of course, you know, with the COVID stuff, and we just rehearsed every single day. There was nothing else to do. And so this time, when bands were breaking up and calling it quits, we were busy at work becoming like, once this thing is over, we're gonna come fly out of the gates and we're just gonna be the hottest band in Nashville. And that's kind of how that all happened. We flew out the gates really tight, really together, and people recognized it. Next thing I knew, we were getting reached out to play shows all over town, in different states as well. And it just kind of took off with them.
Eu vi que você participou de um reality show. Você acha que a sua participação nesse reality teve alguma influência ou ajudou a banda de alguma forma?
I think in some ways, yes. It's great exposure, and they were really supportive of our individual projects outside of the show. There were many people that had their own bands or solo projects going on outside of that this ultimately will help elevate and take to a whole new level, which I think is very exciting. The show is now airing internationally, and it's becoming a little bit bigger than it was initially in the US, I believe, which is exciting as well. I mean, that's world fame as opposed to just in America. So.
Qual é a sua maior inspiração? Uma banda, um cantor em específico?
My biggest of all time would be bands like, Green Day. As far as from a live standpoint too, I remember things changing for me when I saw them for the first time when I was a young teenager, and I saw what it really meant to give a killer fucking performance and get the whole crowd just super exciting. So I feel like I carry the energy of artists that like to get the crowd very excited. If you go back in time, Freddie Mercury, like the way you would just control the crowd. You got Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day. Even guys like James Hetfield, Metallica, one of my biggest influences. I mean, you want to talk about riffing hard and just being that front man, So a lot of heavy metal influence too, Slipknot, bands like that really got me excited. I can say, I guess I listen to just about everything and anything that's exciting.
Sonho ainda não realizado.
Oh, gee, I guess playing a giant festival for hundreds of thousands of people. That to me is like my biggest goal. That's what I want to do. I want to hear myself on the radio. I want to see myself on TV. I want to inspire people and write a song that can connect to the hearts of really everybody. Because Because that's what music did for me. You know, it answered a call. You know, whenever I was feeling a certain way or wanted to feel a certain way. So to have that impact on everyone who listens would be that's the ultimate dream.
Você veio ao Brasil para divulgar o seu clipe, Rise the Red Flag. Eu queria que você falasse um pouco do clipe, qual foi a inspiração para fazer o clipe, como funcionou ali toda a produção.
Yeah, so I think the idea became as big as it did because it's a big song. There's a lot that happens in it. There's 2 verse, 3 chorus, a solo section, this whole instrumental. It takes you on a journey. And then when it came time to write the lyrics, that was also a lot of inspiration, telling a story that takes the listener on a journey. And then in the music video, we wanted to tell a story also. We wanted to kind of have it look like, you know, we were kind of like pirates and doing, you know, cool stuff, or like, you know, mysterious almost. And to release one single with one video like that, you know, we wanted to make a big production of it. The song is a little bit longer than most of our others. And I think that we really just felt like challenging ourselves. We don't want to write the same song over and over again, because that's easy. Let's push the limits and challenge yourself into a totally new direction of songwriting. That's really when the magic happens, and I think that's when it shows as well.
He joked around like, you can be happy for the next one.
Uma pergunta que nunca te fizeram, mas que você gostaria de te perguntasse.
Oh gee, I don't know. How much money you want? Which guitar do you want from the top shelf? What's your favorite drink? Okay.
What's your favorite drink?
I love water. That's number 1. And then coffee is number 2. I like beer.
I love beer.
Tennessee whiskey and tequila.
Do you like movies?
I love movies. Yeah.
Marvel or DC?
You know, I actually, I might get a lot of flack for this one, but it's hard for me to pick a favorite. My favorite superhero is Wolverine.
I love
X-Men.
Yeah. E para finalizar, convidar a galera para assistir o clipe e um recado aos seus fãs.
Thank you so much again, Brazil. It has been an absolute pleasure. Obrigado. Don't forget to check out our latest single, Raise the Black Flag, on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere, worldwide. You won't be disappointed.
Não percam.
All hands on deck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ciao.